If you know, there's a movie called 50 Shades of Grey. Well, the house behind me here, I think it deserves the title 50 Shades of White. Because the colors in this house are mostly just white and its variations. Yeah. Hi guys, welcome back to Behind the Bricks with me, Taufik Effendi. This time we're in Jogja. And behind me is a minimalist house owned by a dentist. And this house was built around a tooth-inspired philosophy. What exactly is this tooth philosophy and what's the inside of the house like? Let's find out together. Okay, guys, now I'm here with Mas Dandy from Kansas Studio. Hello, Mas.
Hello,
How are you?
I'm well, Mr. Taufik.
I'm well, Alhamdulillah. Mas, we're going to take a walk to see the house behind us, right? But maybe before we go inside, earlier I already gave a brief explanation, a little teaser about this house. So before we go inside, maybe we can give the audience an idea first, Mas Dandy, about the land area and the building size, just so they have a picture.
This building has a land area of 689 and the building itself is 432.
It's quite big, isn't it? So what's the concept, Mas?
As for the concept itself, basically we follow what the client wants, mass, whatever it is. From the beginning, the request was to give the impression that this is a doctor's house, a dentist's house.
Oh, okay.
A dentist's house. So we try to think like dentists from an architect's perspective. And in the end, we studied the concept of the layers of teeth. And it turns out teeth have certain things. Layers like the outer layer, the crown, then inside there's adhesive and other things like that. So we studied that. And from those characteristics, we broke down what the contents are, what qualities we could take, and then we incorporated them into the elements in this room. So, for example, there's an adhesive, which is about how we make the room stick together. So what you see on the outside is the tooth. The tooth is white, so we cover everything in white. That's where the idea came from. What if the whole house was white?
Wow. So everything will be white, even inside?
At first, that was the plan, but in the end, we compromised and decided to look for shades of white for some accents.
But it won't stray far from white, right?
It won't stray far from white.
So derivatives, right? That's interesting. I want to explore the interior, but let's discuss the facade first. What more can you tell us about it?
What I can definitely say is that this is a welcoming area. The client, this dentist, is a close friend, quite close and aware of architecture. So he wants to let people know that everyone who comes here can see the architecture as a whole, even before entering the house. What he's actually afraid of is when I visit a place, the architecture is actually good, but I can't really feel it. Like when I go to my friend's house. So can this house, even from a distance, even from the entrance, already be visible? But when you come down, even though the house is big, you can still feel it. So that's what we picked up at the beginning. That's why we felt like we had to bring it down to see the scale. And we also have to lower the house so that from a distance it looks big. But when we stand here, it doesn't look big. Only when we go down do we finally feel the surroundings.
I see. Okay, so that's the concept and the philosophy, right? Maybe you can also tell me about this garden. Why was it made sloped like this?
We say that if it's flat, and in terms of the greenery, it's just flat, that's it. So then what if we make it a bit elevated so there's a sense of a corridor, but psychologically it doesn't make us feel cramped?
It's not too confining, right?
Not confining exactly. So from there, we made this a triangle and raised it a bit so the greenery is still visible.
Since the color is white, the green really pops, right, Mas Dandy? Okay. Even though the color is white-gray, what about the materials themselves, Mas, on this facade? What are the materials that can be...
The walls are usually painted white, kamprot. That's a textured wall that we finish. Actually, At first, he wanted everything to be painted white, but please notice that it's not white because this Camprot wall looks pretty good in its natural state. Then after the roster, we just used regular concrete cement here, but we sprinkled regular stones on it, which makes it interesting for outdoor use.
Maybe we can take a look at that area first, Mas Dandy.
Oh, sure.
So it looks like the entrance is over there, right? That means that's the garage, correct?
This is the garage and this is the entrance.
Okay, wow. This is pretty wide too, right?
It's quite wide. This is about 5.5 meters.
Okay, 2 cars can fit, right?
2 cars can fit?
So guys, if the owner has a lot of guests, is this possible?
Oh, we can.
You can fit many cars here. I have no idea how many would fit to the end. That's a lot. So what materials are used here, sir, along this length? Which ones can you highlight?
For the material here, we're still looking for the white one, and continuing from the front, we have that textured finish.
This is Camprot, right?
Then we tried using lightweight bricks, Hebel. Actually, we just changed the position a little, only in a few places. Then here we use puffing.
Puffing, yeah.
The size is 10 by 10.
10 by 10, okay. Sir, does this close off? It doesn't, right?
Oh, the door?
There's no garage door?
We're not using a garage door right now.
No garage door?
Without a garage door.
So the concept is open like this?
Open like this.
Okay. Wow, that's interesting. Usually garages, especially ones that go in like this, always have a cover or something. But it turns out the concept here is just open. Why was it kept open? Was it the owner's request or another reason?
Actually, in the initial design, we also proposed having a door. But maybe because in this context, the whole area still belongs to one person. So in the end, we decided not to put a door for now. Let's try to experience what it's like without a door first.
Here's the garage, my friend. How wide is it?
This is about 8 meters wide, maybe 7, but it could be 8 meters.
7 to 8 meters, right? How tall is it approximately?
The lowest height is about 2.2 meters.
So that's 2, right? 2 cars. Yeah, this can definitely fit 2 cars. And there's still room for a motorcycle, guys. Okay, Mas Dandy, where does this garage lead? There's an access point, a door there, and another here.
That's right. We have 2 more access points here. From the front, there are 2 access points, so we divide it into 2. This one is for private access, so we'll enter the main house. That's through here. We open the door to take off our shoes for this and that. We go in there. Then this is the access to the service area. So later, for example, if there are things that need to be carried in with some help, they come in through here and can go into that room over there.
I'm curious to see inside the house, but let's use the front entrance, okay?
Sure, let's take a look at the front.
So we can feel what it's like to be the owner's guest, like which way the flow goes. Okay, let's go to the front. Okay, now we're going to enter the inside area of the house, guys. But before we go in, we see another garden here, Mas Dandy, right? Maybe you can tell us about the front area before we go in. What's here?
So in the future, there will be something that will probably connect to that area.
Okay.
There's a connection to that area. So this garden is actually just multifunctional for now. Then we put up a fence so it still feels like it's inside the house. Because if it's left open and free like that, it might end up becoming something wild. In the end, we planted a tree with the hope that when it grows lush, it will provide shade and act as a roof.
Okay, what kinds of plants did you use for the landscaping, sir?
For the plants, we definitely used pule. You can already see the big pule tree here. Later, there will be bamboo over there to serve as a fence. There are pandan bali and liang as well.
Okay, those are the plants, right? I see. And then you also put gravel, these stones, right?
Actually, it's to serve as a divider.
Just as a divider, right?
Kerikil coffee shop.
Kerikil coffee shop. Okay, and over there, it looks like there's another area. What is that?
So, in terms of design, at first this place was just a garden, sir. It was a garden, but more like a dry garden, you know. But during the process, maybe before it was painted, when it was still just a black building, it actually felt nice there. Wow, it turned out to be a nice surprise. This place too, you know. In the end, we decided to just make it a living room because this house actually doesn't have a living room. How about if the living room is here? In the end, maybe later on we'll put some chairs here so people will actually hang out there.
I see.
It's also near the kitchen window, so you can serve coffee from there.
No need to go outside. Just open the window and hand it over. Is this the door, sir? Is it really stainless steel or just coated or what?
We fully coat it with stainless steel, but inside the frame there's a double multiplex frame, claywood. Then we coat the front and back with stainless steel, that's to give it, and it's still a derivative of the color, right?
Wow, the house is actually still empty, isn't it? So it hasn't been lived in yet, right?
No one has lived in it yet, maybe by mid-year or soon.
I see. So still waiting. The owner hasn't stayed here yet. So if you see around later, there are still a lot of empty areas because it hasn't been lived in yet. Okay, so what area is this going to be used for later?
This will be the living area, a place to watch TV, maybe a living room. So it connects to that area over there where there's a small pool. The hope is, like in Java, there's a room where when there's an event, it can be opened all the way up. So this side and that side can be fully open. All right, then we separate the outdoor area. The living room is indoors, and then the private area is in the kitchen.
Okay, how high is the ceiling, sir?
This is 2.4 meters high.
2.4, right? This is 2.4 meters high. So how long is this just for the living area? Approximately how much?
Maybe it's about 5 by 5, sir.
5 by 5, right? Okay. And guys, there's also one door here. Where does this lead to, sir?
This is already access to the outdoor area, sir. Over there, it leads to the service area, the garden, then there's a prayer room in the back, and also to the garage.
So you can access the garage from here, right? I'd like to see the swimming pool area, if that's all right, sir.
Sure, sir, go ahead.
So this is the pool.
Pool,
Let's jump in, shall we?
a plunge pool.
What's the size, sir? Is it just the pool's length times width?
The length is about 4 meters, sir.
4 meters, right?
If it goes all the way in, that's 5 meters. Around 6 meters.
Why was it made like this? I mean, is it just shallow for kids, or what's the real reason?
Well, this was quite a long discussion. So this pool used to be a shallow pool, about 20 centimeters deep. Then it turned into a fish pond, and we decided to tile the pool.
So does that mean it might change again?
There's a possibility it could change again.
Okay, nice. So for this swimming pool area, what materials are used here? Starting from the pool itself too.
This also ended up being one of the materials that isn't white.
Yeah, that's right.
That's right. There's blue and also a wood brown color here. Like we said before, it took quite a while for us to decide to choose a wood that's not brown, you know. We'll paint the wood white later. There are a lot of things to consider.
Yeah.
So, okay, the wood will end up brown and the tiles will be white. Now, if the tiles are white, yesterday I mentioned that if the tiles are white, the visuals will look like this. No matter how high the value of the material is, it won't be visible in terms of value. What if the material is ceramic textured, still rough wall?
This is Kamprot, right?
Like that.
There's also a roster here, right?
This is the roster.
Okay, all right. So it's clear that the winning area is at the pool. Let's take a look inside, sir.
Okay, ready.
Okay, Mas Dandy, before we go to the dining and kitchen area, I'm curious about this one. There's access to the outside here, right? Can we take a peek there?
Please, go ahead, sir.
Let's check outside and see what's there. I'm sure you're curious too. We just saw the swimming pool earlier. So on this side, what do we have here, sir?
This is still connected to the pool from earlier, sir. This is more like an inner court, I guess. It's more for close friends or family gatherings.
Okay,
Well, smokers usually hang out here. I think they have to go out either over there or to this area.
Okay, so what else is here, Mas?
Then if we go over here, there's a prayer room. There's a place for ablution, and this is the entrance to the prayer room.
The place for ablution is over there. This is the prayer room, right? The prayer room uses glass blocks, right?
We use glass blocks. This material is glass block.
Is there an opening to that side as well?
There's actually no opening to that side inside. If we keep going this way, we'll find the door to the garage where we exited earlier.
That's right. The one from the garage, right?
From the garage, so the service entrance is here. Then if we turn left, there's the service room and the stairs going up.
Okay.
Laundry and drying area.
The drying area is upstairs, right?
That's right, the drying area. The drying area is upstairs.
Okay. So that's it for the outside area. You guys already have an idea of what it's like. Now let's talk about this area, guys. The dining area and also the kitchen area. Okay, wow. So nice. Wow, how tall is this, sir?
So this is the total height. It's about 6 meters, sir.
6 meters up, right? Yes. There's a dining table here, and maybe you can tell us about this part, sir. The kitchen is really interesting. This is stainless, right?
This is a stainless steel kitchen. Okay, all of it. But we still use a frame or base made of multiplex or plywood.
Okay.
We attach it here. And the top table as well. Actually, in the very first design, only the top table was stainless.
It's cool, Mas. This is the first time I've seen it, except in restaurants. But this is a residential house. Okay. Mas, what challenges come with everything being stainless?
Maybe the challenge is neatness. And this is also the first time we've designed everything in stainless for a residential house. So it's more about neatness. So it's about the joints and aging between the stainless parts. You know, stainless, but maybe this is our first time, so we don't really know yet how to handle it. The tricks to it. So the welds or the welding structure has to be at certain points.
Okay, guys, this is the kitchen set. It's all stainless steel. What is that, sir? Disturbing. I mean, not disturbing.
Suddenly it's red, huh?
Suddenly there's something red over there.
This is the button to merge them together, please. This is the light switch, sir. The one who's eating, look at his expression.
That's hilarious. It's so red. Most people look around first, but with this one, it's instantly obvious. Okay, so this is to turn on the light, right, buddy? Okay, so what materials are used here, man? This is glass, right?
Textured glass?
Just like the one in the front earlier, right?
Just like the one in the front.
Okay, and this paint isn't white, right?
This isn't white. We washed it, but it's still white. It's a mix of gray and white. We washed it.
It's still a derivative, right?
That's right. So that there's an actual zone like that.
Okay, then what size is this floor for?
This is size 80.
80. Okay, then for the color of the flooring, is this gray or not, sir?
Yes, but maybe it's kind of like cement, sir, but it's still leaning towards white. There's just a hint of white.
I see.
That's right. We're looking for those colors. Same family, but we get a different material, sir.
This one.
Oh, right. We're using terrazzo.
Yes, this is terrazzo, right?
The color is white.
This is for the entrance area we talked about earlier, using white terrazzo. Okay, okay. Maybe we can go over there, sir. So what's over there?
Over there, you'll find the master bedroom and the guest room.
Guest room.
To the guests and us from the garage access earlier, it will connect from here, sir.
Okay, let's check the garage access first. Remember, there were 2 doors from the garage. One leads to the service area. One goes inside. This is the door right here. So the flow comes in here. You'll immediately reach this area. So this will be it later.
There will be a bench.
There will be a bench here.
There's a bench.
And this overlooks the garden next to it. Now, I'll take a look at the bathroom, okay? Is that all right?
Go ahead, sir.
Okay, what are the dimensions of this, sir?
1.8 by how much? 2 meters.
But this is now a full bathroom, not just a powder room.
Full bathroom, that's right.
So this will be used by the people in the guest room, right? They'll shower here. So there's still natural light coming in as well, right? And this is the countertop.
The tabletop uses stainless steel.
Stainless, yes.
Back to stainless.
Same, the frame too.
Same. The frame.
Now, if you're a guest staying in this house, you'll be staying here, guys. How many by how many is this, bro?
3 by 2, bro. 3 by 3. Sorry, 3 by 3. The bed will be placed here.
Okay.
Then there will be a wardrobe here. Then there will be a work desk.
Okay. Why did you make the window this tall and able to open fully, sir? Is it so that if guests come home late, they can come in through the window? Is that what you mean? Or what?
Or maybe when they're not allowed in, when the door is locked, they can come in through here?
So it doesn't bother the homeowner, right?
That's right. I think that's an idea for my friend here. So when he comes home late at night, he can come in through here.
That's right.
Actually, I really wanted the design because we actually designed the garden, bro. Then while we were still in the building process. Turns out it's quite shady here for a garden because the direction of the sunlight is just right. So it's covered by the front building. Then if the sun is over there, it's covered by the back building.
Very nice. Okay, we can go out again, sir. The materials are still pretty much the same, right?
Still the same.
It's the same. Nothing's different in this room. Wow, something caught my attention here. It's under this ramp. What is this, sir? If you look at it, it's covered with glass and it's elongated. What is this, sir?
This is a cat house, sir. Is that so? Later, a cat house. Will it become a cat house? Later, a cat house.
Oh, wow. That's pretty unique, huh? It's pretty long. How long is it, sir?
This is about 7 meters long, sir.
7 meters, that's long. So this stretches straight out using glass like this. So you can see it from inside the house too, right? And the outside area isn't covered with glass. Is that perforated?
That's perforated.
So it can still breathe, right?
So the smell can keep dissipating too.
Turns out it's not the package lover, it's the homeowner. Okay, before we go up to the second floor, maybe you guys have been seeing this since earlier. You've been wondering, wow, this is pretty unique. Is this a ramp package, sir?
Yes, it has brakes. My intention is to say that if we can make access to the second floor easier, why not? Because if you build a house like this to live in into old age, people tend to be lazy to go up to the second floor.
Second floor.
This material is also different, bro. It's also Roman. We just made the color different. The requirement is rougher. That's right, this is already R9. Also for slope needs.
So it won't be slippery, right?
So it won't be slippery.
Is it really going to be left open like this, or will there be a barrier later, sir?
That's one of my questions too. It might be installed or it might not. Basically, our design still includes safety features. There will be railings.
There are railings.
There are barriers. But ever since this was finished, the owner also likes seeing the view from here. Wow, maybe he can also imagine what kind of railing should be installed here later. So our initial design for the railing was more towards using iron. It's still an iron frame. He's worried it might be disruptive, or we could change it to glass. Then it changed again to a plate. How do we do that? The way is to look for something white, transparent, or stainless like that. I think we shouldn't install it yet. Let me try to feel it out first. Since we can still feel it now, maybe later on the way it might feel stupid or something. Maybe we'll install one of them, bro.
Okay, so just one will be installed.
It seems like it will be just one of them.
I see. For now, let's just enjoy it like this, guys, because it's really open, right? Since there's no railing yet. Okay, nice. Now, there's also a window here, right, Mas? This can also be opened.
This can be opened too, Maz, mainly for cross-ventilation. The original design included a window here, but it was sealed.
At first, the glass was sealed shut.
But during the construction process, we tried closing off some of the openings. And it turns out this also became a pretty good cross-ventilation. In the end, we decided to offer the option to open it. If we only opened one yesterday, it was weird too. So in the end, it's all open or all closed.
So in the end, we opened all of them.
Where
does this go outside, Mas?
This already leads to the drying area.
This is the drying area, right? That's right. Okay, so this area can be accessed from the stairs outside, guys, right? Yes, this is the drying area here.
There seem to be a lot of escape routes here.
For this, you can't just call it like this. Okay, all right, we can go up again, Mas Dandy. Let's go upstairs again, guys. Okay, but before we go to the second floor, there's also a skylight here, right, Mas?
Yes, Maz, there's a skylight above. Lighting as well. Yeah, the hope is that it will be bright, actually. That's the main point. So we saw the potential for a skylight in the end. That's why we put a skylight here.
Okay, now we're on the second floor. Maybe before we go into the rooms, could you tell us first, Mas Dandy, what's on the second floor?
So there's a master bedroom, then there are 2 kids' bedrooms, and there's a bathroom.
Okay.
Now, in the master bedroom itself, there's also a master bath and a walk-in closet.
Okay, let's go in. To get to the master bedroom, just so you have an idea, guys. Now, this is it.
Okay, the bedroom entrance is here, sir.
How big is this, sir, for the master bedroom?
So the master bedroom itself, it's about 4.5 by 5.
Just the sleeping area, right? But there's also a walk-in closet area here, right?
The walk-in closet area is inside.
The closet will be on the side later.
On both sides, right, sir? Here. And here too.
Here and here, right?
And here too, right? That's right.
Okay, so this middle part will be the space right here in the center.
So it's a space, so it's for circulation. What area will this be later? It's for makeup.
And later there will be a table over there, and this is the bathroom.
This is the bathroom.
Oh, okay, the bathroom. It already has a bathtub, right?
It already has a bathtub. For the size, it's 180 by maybe around 4 meters long, sir.
The length is 4 meters, right? This is 180.
So there's a bathtub, a shower area, then there's a sink. There will also be a cabinet for storage here later.
The bathroom, I see.
And here's the toilet.
Okay, all right. Okay, and then here there is, what is this, sir? Is this a seat? Is that what you mean?
This can be used as a seat and also as a table. If you want to work while sitting, there will be a small table like that. That's what I hope for.
It's multifunctional, right?
That's right. But if you want to study, this becomes a desk.
You can face that way. It directly overlooks the swimming pool and the neighbors. Okay. And then from there,
And here we have a balcony.
a balcony, right? Is this really left open like this, or will it be closed later, or what?
Later. It's temporary, right? Okay, let's go back. The client wants to try everything when it's finished. I'm really curious. Why don't people want this? Why is everything closed off like that? In the end, he wants to experience it because this is his own house after all. I want to try it first. Let's see what it's like when it's opened. So now it's open for a while, but it's already starting. I think I want to put a pot here to create a psychological boundary.
Okay, this also caught my attention earlier. Oh, sorry. What caught my attention when I came in was this, guys. I glanced at it right away. Wow, it's round. What is this, sir? I mean, what kind of window is this?
Actually, this is a porthole window, sir.
This ship window. This is really unique. It's like, cool.
So why a ship window? So I asked if the round part could be opened. How would that work? Actually, that was the original idea, but it opens by swinging. I didn't want a pivot opening in the middle. Yesterday we already discussed. How about opening it with a pivot ring? What if it swings so it can open fully without getting stuck or anything? It doesn't get in the way, so we searched and found this window, a ship window.
A ship window?
Do you want it or not like that in the end? All right, it's okay. So in the end, we both looked for what the ship window was like, then shared about it in the end.
We found the right one. May I open it, sir?
Sure, sir.
I want to test it.
Turn this, sir.
Here, like this, we're going to test how to open it.
Later, we'll open it and put it down. So what should we tilt it towards? Oh, wow.
Wow, that's really cool. Woohoo, nice. Wow, it feels like we're out at sea. Cool ship window, cool. Okay, let's close it again.
Now this is the way out, sir. Well, maybe before we go to some rooms, we also want to create cross ventilation, sir, where there's an opening over there, the one we just saw.
Is it over there?
How do we get it out? We make an opening in the arrow beam area.
Okay.
These two are enough, but when we start building, the one over there can also be opened. The one we were at the ram earlier.
At the ram, right?
The landing earlier can also let air flow, just like us. It can. So there are 3 openings in this central area for circulation.
Circulation. So from 3 sides for the air openings, my friend.
That's right, the ventilation.
The airflow is continuous in this room. Okay, can we take a look at the beams, sir?
Sure, sir.
Okay, this is the balcony, just like the one in the bedroom earlier. It's still open for now.
It's open. We considered adding glass here yesterday,
So this is the glass?
but we put it in front. So psychologically, it still feels full, but it feels restricted.
Okay. This can also have an outdoor area. Actually, this house has a lot of outdoor areas. It's nice. There's one on every floor. Very nice. This overlooks the garden.
Below.
The garden and also the front gate earlier, guys. Okay. What's over here, sir?
This is a shared bedroom, sir.
Bedroom.
On the 2nd floor?
Is this the same material too, sir?
Yes, that's the child, but we have tiles here.
This is a tile, right? Here. What size is this, sir?
The size is 1.5 by 1.8.
1.5 by 1.8, like that.
This is the room.
Wow. This room is really long.
Yeah.
What are the dimensions of this, bro?
This comes out to 5.5 by 3, bro.
5.5 by 3, right?
But actually, the concept is 2 rooms.
Do you guys have a picture in mind?
That's right.
This is why there are 2 doors here, right? So later it will become 2 rooms.
It will become 2 rooms. So conceptually, this is actually 2 rooms. It really is 2 rooms. It's just that they only have 1 child for now. We'll leave it open for now to make it spacious. The hope is one will be a bedroom and the other a playroom. That's how it is for now, or vice versa. Later, when it's ready, we'll put up partitions. So it'll be separated.
So there will be 2 different rooms like that, right? I see. Okay. Then we can see this from here. So it's already prepared too, right, sir?
This is the piping
That's right. This is for the AC.
for the AC.
Okay, sir, let's go talk downstairs.
Let's go.
Okay, please go ahead. Please go ahead, sir. Oh, before we go downstairs, I forgot to talk about this earlier. So for
Oh, right.
the railing, right?
For the railing, we're using glass for this, sir, tempered glass. 12 millimeters. At first, this was still blocked off, but then, well, like I said earlier, sometimes there are surprises. Sometimes the building is only half finished. Finally, it seemed fun to open it up, right? How do we make it look open but still visible? In the end, we replaced it with glass.
In the end, we replaced it with glass. All right, we've discussed everything. Looks like we're done with the first floor. The second floor is done. The service area is done. Let's continue talking in more detail downstairs. Let's go down. Mas Dandy, before we discuss further more details about this house, there was one thing we missed earlier when we were upstairs. Next to the balcony, there was something that looked like a slope. I forgot to ask about that earlier. What is that, Mas?
That's the study room, Mas.
Study room?
Maybe it can also be a desk. For the kids or even for the parents too. Later, if they get tired of using other spots, this space can work as a desk. In the future, it could even become a library because doctors usually have a lot of books and such. That too. The place might be there as well, so we'll give it a small space.
Like a study corner, right?
Study corner.
More or less a study corner. Okay, nice. Okay, now we're going to talk in more detail about the house. For the first thing, usually what we ask is how long did the design process take, bro? From the beginning until the design was finished. And earlier, Mas Dandy already mentioned at the beginning that he knows the owner. They're close friends. So how involved was the owner in the design process? Did the owner contribute ideas or was everything left entirely up to Mas Dandy?
Okay. For the design process earlier, sir, our design process took about 5 months, sir. As for the level of involvement, well, maybe even until now, I'm still involved in everything, sir. So actually, this is already our second or third project with the same client. I forgot. And I can probably say that this is a very detail-oriented client for us, but I'm happy. He's detailed but knows exactly what he wants. Actually, that's the kind of thing I like. So when he knows what he wants, we just translate that into the design. Then, in terms of taste and everything else, he leaves it all to us.
As an architect, it's extremely helpful, especially when clients know exactly what they want.
That's right. As long as they know what they want.
Okay, next about the construction process itself. How long did it take? Was it long? And what were the challenges, sir?
Actually, in terms of the timeline, the construction process should take around 12 to 14 months.
12 or 14 months.
This was delayed a bit to 20 months. That's because there were a few issues along the way, but it wasn't for long. So finally we started again. So in total, if you count just the construction process, it might be 12 to 13 months. But if you count the total duration, it's 20 months.
20 months. Okay, how much did it cost?
For the cost, well, this process is still ongoing, so the interior work is still in progress. So maybe we can't publish the total cost yet. We don't know yet, actually. That's it, sir.
Okay. All right, no problem. It's okay. Okay, now for the friends who are watching, if you want to see Mas Dandy's other works and also other works from Kanka Studio, maybe you can share your Instagram, sir, or if you have a website or something like that.
Okay, we're only on Instagram, sir. We have Kanka Studio.
Okay.
For the studio, maybe on Instagram, my account is Dandy Raffian. Sure. But that's just personal, though.
Okay. Ready.
So if you want to see the works, feel free to visit Kanka Studio.
Kanka Studio, right? Okay. If you want to see other works, you can check them out there. If you want to ask something, you can also DM, right? You can DM Kanka Studio, but not my personal account, friends. Okay? So if there's anything else you want to ask, if you're still curious, feel free to ask in the comment section, friends. Later, Admin Architag will help answer. Okay then. Thank you to everyone who has watched this episode of Behind the Bricks. I'm Taufik Effendi signing off. Mas Dandy is signing off too. We'll see you again in the next episode. Don't forget to like the video. Don't forget to share it with your friends. Don't forget to subscribe to the YouTube channel so we can get more subscribers. Okay, bye. Bye.